Second semi-final, Kevin, is the surprise package of this year's tournament. Lyon, they're 10-1 in 90 minutes to beat Bayern Munich, who were awesome against Barca. Maybe Barca's defending, of course, leaves a lot to be desired. But Bayern Munich 9-2 on, and the draw here is 11-2. Just before we all start eulogizing about Bayern Munich, when Lyon played Man City, they were 14-1. They're now 10-1 to beat Munich. But Munich, they've got Lewandowski, they've got Gnabry, they've got Thomas Muller. You could go on and go on and go on. However, ex-Celtic man Moussa Dembele made a huge impact coming off the bench against Manchester City. Memphis Depay on his day, ex-Manchester United, he's well capable of being a match winner. But Kev, for me personally, I know both of us fancied Munich to beat Barcelona. I just think Munich at the moment, the way they're playing, they're going to be very difficult to stop.
Yeah, I again, something I spoke about in the last couple of weeks. Bayern have been building over the last few years. Yes, they've still got some of the regular faces that we've seen over the last 6 or 7 years. Lewandowski, outstanding this season. 13 Champions League goals for him this season. Absolutely, no, it is 14. Sorry, I'll get that right for you in the second time, but it is 14. But Lewandowski, brilliant. But they've got a lot of youth. They've got a lot of pace in that side. And they looked unstoppable. But Barca, yes, as you say, were a bit of a joke, but they've still got to play the way that they do, Bayern, and the pace and the energy they've got going forward. The pace without the ball, it was a joy to watch, and it was a sensational performance from them. Lyon themselves, lowly positioned the way they did finish for them in the French league this season for them. They did finish 7th, but of course, that league finishing early, you're not going to get a true reflection on how that actually would have finished. But Lyon don't have the players. They don't have the talent that Bayern have within their ranks. But they've got a set way of playing. Probably should have lost against City. They did concede a lot of chances in the game, City. But I don't buy this, crying over what's happened over refereeing decisions and all this. Lyon have done a job this season. They put Juventus out now and they put Man City out. That's no mean feat. They've beat some of the two of the toughest sides around in Europe. But this is a step too far, I feel. The way that Bayern are playing, yes, the odds are stacked heavily against Lyon, and rightly so. I fancy Bayern to win this game. I think there will be goals, the way that both teams play. Both teams to score looks the outstanding bet. But Bayern to win and over 2.5, even over 3.5 in this game is certainly the ones I'd be looking at. But I think Bayern will end up being convincing winners in this game. I think they've got too much.
And Kev, you've gone for Bayern. You've gone for both teams to score. That actual outcome is a 7-5 chance with ourselves. And look, if you're looking at both teams to score over 2.5 goals, yes is 20-21. Both teams to score and over 3.5 goals is available at 6-4. And Kevin, look, we'll go back to this first goal scorer market. You are right, eventually. Robert Lewandowski with his 14th Champions League goal this season. But in fairness, Kev, I think Ronaldo has the record of 17. We've spoke about Lewandowski. He's a phenomenal player. I think he's 32 now, but he doesn't look it. He just knows where to be in terms of scoring goals. And that's why he's the 13-8 favourite to score the first goal. Serge Gnabry at 4-1. Zinksi at 9-2. Thomas Muller, who opened up the scoring in the quarterfinal, is 11-2. On the other side, we've got Moussa Dembele, 10-1, and Memphis Depay at 12-1. Is it Lewandowski, or do we look for a bit of value outside of him in the Bayern ranks?
Yeah, I think your obvious candidate would, of course, be Lewandowski. Serge Gnabry, he has 6 Champions League goals this season as well. He's had a great season for both club and country. Scored so many goals in that. So you're looking at those people. Memphis would be the one I would say, because although Memphis was taken off late on, he scored 6 Champions League goals this season. And Memphis would be more of a candidate than Dembele, because, of course, Dembele usually just start on the bench in these big games and comes on to make an impact in the last 20 minutes of the match. So Memphis would be one I'd look at if you're looking at the Lyon side of things. But I'd have to go with a Bayern player. And if you're looking for a bit of value, you may be looking at Gnabry, or you're looking at Thomas Muller, of course, who's started to really find that form again. But Lewandowski, as you say, 13-8, Lewandowski to be scoring at any time will be odds on, yes, of course. But Lewandowski this season has been brilliant, and I'd be backing Lewandowski at that price. I think he's a great shout.